Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, today we're going to talk about Domino and her new uniform, and we're going to wonder, is that uniform enough for her? That's the big question. But before that, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when we post a new video. Go live with a live stream. We stream every single Friday and Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we do have crystal giveaway for coupons, a giveaway for 300 crystal, 2 of them on every live stream. So make sure to join us on our live stream for that. And guys, if you want to play Marvel Future Fight on PC, check the description down below and click on the link next to play Marvel Future Fight on PC. So Domino, guys, first let's take a quick look at the new uniform she gets. That's the first thing we're going to look at here. Uniform is legendary, so I'm not done upgrading this uniform, obviously, but that still should give us a good opinion on what you can actually do. So uniform effect applied to self, plus 35% increase of all attack, which is actually pretty great, and 30% chance to increase critical damage by 100% on a critical attack. That I still have no idea if that goes over the cap of critical damage. If it doesn't, well, that's pretty useless. And then we have increased chain of damage by 15% and only one skill change. I think that's really hurt her uniform. I think if she got a skill change on the 5th skill, for example, to add it a little bit more damage, so we can actually have a skill that when we proc on actually do a lot more damage than the other skills, that would have been great. But her setup pretty much is made for CDP of Rage. To be honest, it's easy to get the cap on critical rate and on dodge rate on her, and pretty much the 3rd skill, 4th skill, and 5th skill are very close to each other in damage output, which makes it really hard to actually play her with a damage proc, because you don't get that outstanding damage that you want to get on a specific skill pretty much. So overall, to answer the first question, guys, we ask in this video, is this uniform enough? No. This uniform is definitely not enough. Is this uniform an upgrade for Domino for people who love to enjoy playing Domino? Definitely yes. Like me, I love playing Domino, so this uniform is still good enough for me to actually play her. It's gonna make her a little bit usable in World Boss Ultimate, not that much, but a lot stronger in Shadowlands. She's going to be able to do Shadowlands 70, 80 in my opinion, which we're going to be testing pretty soon, guys, when we do our monthly push in Shadowlands. But yes, she is a lot stronger than she was before the uniform, but she's missing just a little bit to be, you know, to be a character that people will want to use in World Boss Ultimate. But she is very close to that limit. Like maybe just one more skill changes will fix her, totally fix her. So what we're gonna do next, guys, is we're gonna check the build we have on her, then we're going to World Boss Ultimate and we're gonna show where she's actually standing in damage output in World Boss Ultimate. And next week we're gonna try to see if she can actually beat Giant Boss Raid in another video, but that's gonna be next week, guys. This week, today, it's going to be about seeing what you can do in World Boss Ultimate. So obviously this is a PvE review. I don't see anything that will make her usable in PvP. Timeline, forget that. Alliance Tournament, forget that. Alliance Conquest, there are so many better characters, so I don't see the point of even testing her for PvP. And obviously Alliance Battle Extreme, she's not gonna cut it. Might score about 1.5 million at the top, and that's pretty much all the content she can be used for. So let's go with the build here. So we got max kill cooldown, maxing our defense, 48% in your dodge because we're using our leadership. You can see here 52% dodge is actually pretty crazy. Critical rate 74.95%, attack speed 119%, physical attack 25,999. Just to say that we are not reaching the 26,000 physical attack here. Gears 25, we got her at level 70. You can see here two physical attack per gear, min-max cooldown, in our defense and critical rate. Then we just put some dodge to increase her dodge a little bit, but nothing really special there. If we look at her easel set, we're running with the overdrive set button stage 8 in effect, so we get 8.5% all attack, all defense, critical rate, critical damage, 8.1% in your defense. Activation rate, 12% chance when attacking, plus 25% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 58 seconds. We look at the custom gear, we're running with the critical rate custom gear with the damage proc. She does not need critical damage because she gets so much native critical damage already that it just captures critical rate. That's pretty much the only thing you can think about, or in your dodge will be the two possible options. Or you can even go with a immunity to guard break with proc if you wanted to. It doesn't matter that much. Now if we look at the uniform option here, guys, I forgot to check that when we were first looked. So what are the bonus uniform you need under here? We have Iron Man, Iron Man team suit, Yondu, Guardian of the Galaxy 2, Captain America, Sharon Rogers, Dark Star armor. Then we have Punisher, Marvel, Daredevil, and the last uniform is Colossus X-Force here. That's the last uniform for the 5 bonus uniforms she needs to rank up her uniform. Personally, I'm working on finishing her uniform, but I am out of BO, so I get a farm that I think it's 480 biometrics. Yeah, 480 biometrics. So once I'm done with that, we're gonna max out that uniform definitely. So yes, that's pretty much the build we're running with. The skills, you can see, well, we were talking about critical damage, so you can see here critical damage increased by 40%. She get guaranteed dodge rate and guaranteed critical rate, which is actually pretty great. And here we get dodge rate increased by 20%, which is pretty solid, and the leadership here in your target dodge rate by 45% and critical rate increased by 8%. That's pretty much what we got for her. So next we're gonna go in the Wall Boss Ultimate. The objective in the Wall Boss Ultimate will be to be able to kill Proxima 60. Obviously, that will be the objective here. So we're gonna jump Proxima 60. We're gonna give her the top team pretty much. So Nick Fury with Domino somewhere, Domino in there, and we're gonna add, because I do not think she has the leadership ability. I forget to check that. No, she does not have the leadership ability. So as third characters, we're gonna put Nick Coulson. So that's pretty much the ultimate team here we can actually put on her. Now if we look at the strikers, guys, the strikers we're gonna do is pretty much a simple reset. Maybe we're gonna go with the defense down package pretty much. So well, we could use a little bit of CC too, so we're gonna go with this package here. Obviously this mostly increases energy attack, which kind of sucked to use those strikers, but the damage boost they bring is just so important. That is pretty awesome. So those are gonna be the best 5 strikers to use. Weapon X, number 1 defense down strikers, Negasonic number 2 defense down strikers, and Deadpool number 3 defense down strikers. Then you get the CC strikers, which is Rachel Summers and Scarlet Witch. So let's go in there and let's go see if it's actually possible to do 60 with her, because that's the test. That we win or not, that is the test we want to test, because if she cannot do 60, she's not World Boss Ultimate characters right now, especially with the build we have on her, because that's the kind of build that most people is going to be running with. Actually, most people won't be running with a weaker build than that, and people want to be able to achieve Proxima 60 with her. That's kind of the objective of a physical characters, and if we cannot achieve that, that means Netmarble drop the ball for World Boss Ultimate with this character. So let's go in there and well, let's have some fun. So obviously we're gonna pop the bubble first, then we're gonna go 5th skill, try to get the proc on the 5th skill here. No defense down yet, so not optimal. We got a good defense down here that really helps a lot. So that's pretty much how we're gonna play her. Now, depending on how we're gonna get the defense down, that's what's gonna decide if we get a win here or not. You can see the proc is not going to stay steady on any skill here because you can see the skill cooldown. The 5th skill is 9 seconds, so it's pretty much impossible to keep the proc going there. But you can see her damage is kind of steady still. Not the best damage, and maybe I should have brought healing strikers like our boy Anti-Venom, or just the other one, Groot. That could have been useful, but overall she's not doing that bad. So here we go to the first mini transition phase with after 1 minute 15 seconds, which is not optimal. It might be enough to beat it, but it is definitely not optimal. Unless we get big defense down soon, that's not going to be a win. That's what I see here. Might finish with like 3-4 bars left at the end if we can actually survive till the end, pretty much. We haven't seen a proc in quite a few seconds now. That was very slow. I think they should add her a heal, in my opinion. A heal could actually be pretty solid on her. Because other than that, she got great survivability, but she's just lacking a little bit with the heal. Still, I'm not satisfied with the DPS here. I am definitely not satisfied with the DPS. I think it could be better than that. And honestly, all they needed to make it better than that is to actually add only one other skill changes to get a little bit more damage from that 5th skill or something like that, or even the 4th skill. I don't really care if the 5th skill or the 4th skill, but I think that's all she really needed damage wise. She's about to die now. Sending that poison cloud, this is going to be the end. Yeah. So here, if we go with what we think about that, she did not have the damage for stage 60 here, unless she was getting a better sync on the proc and the defense down, which can actually happen, which is okay, but she was lacking the survivability. So I will have to sacrifice strikers that keep her locked down, like either Rachel Summers or Scarlet Witch, to bring a healing striker with her to actually be able to push that level 60. And without that striker, Proxima might be able to do a purple skill, which is going to end with me having to run away and not having enough time to actually beat her. So overall, she is not good enough for Wall Boss Ultimate. That's definitely the case, guys. Sadly, it is a case unless you have a CTP of Rage on her. Well, most people with a CTP of Rage can actually do pretty good. So that's not really a reference, but I think Netmarble dropped the ball a little bit on her. Although she's going to be amazing in Shadowland. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. People are trying to push more and more Shadowlands to eventually reach that floor 130. She's gonna be a very important part of your roster for that. But for people who don't care about Shadowland, this uniform is totally worthless for you guys. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you disagree with me on any point in this video, or if you have question or feedback, make sure to go in the comment section down below and talk to me, guys. I'll get back to you. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you want to show some extra support to the channel, make sure to drop a like on the video, and I will see you next time.